Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to the episode of Let's Play Motorsport Manager. We're in our, I think, what is our third season of the World Motorsport Championship here. We've got about 5 races left. However, it does look like we are not going to hit our target. I think we are actually in the mathematical impossible phase of hitting our target, seeing as there's no way we're going to be getting, first, second, or third on any of these races. So I think we would need both our drivers getting like 4th or higher or something like that to like mathematically work it out. Let me think. I'm trying to think in my head, what this would end up being. So it's 2 points for 5th, 3 points for 4th. That'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so if we got both of our drivers getting maybe 4th and 5th, which again, it's very, very unlikely considering how good the teal team is here. They're usually always going to take the 4th spot. So best, we're going to potentially get a 5th place spot, and one of our drivers getting 5th place. 5 races left. That's only 10 points. That puts us at 16 points. So it is virtually impossible that we are going to get our 3rd place spot, which does mean we're probably going to get fired at the end of the season, which is crazy since the team's named after us. But we'll see what happens. I'll have to see kind of what that ends up being. I mean, it's possible we could get fired and then work our way back onto our own team again later. Maybe that's how we play out this thing. But I don't know. We'll have to think about it. I'll have to think about it between now and then and see kind of what goes on. So it's unfortunate, but it is what it is. All right, let's get going with this episode at the very least. Interview. I guess we'll take the interviews, although most of these interviews are incredibly boring. Oh, look. It's Enum Nunn. I love Enum Nunn. That is a coding error, if you're not familiar with coding. We interviewed Lau. He told us that blank failure was down to your poor decision in the factory. I should have focused on the Enum Nunn. I honestly don't know what to do here. We'll take risks. Say we need to take risks. Looks like nothing bad happened there, so we'll take that. Alrighty. Pit crew. How's the pit crew going? Mistake percentage pretty high at the moment. And even our bench is not in a great spot, unfortunately. But we're going to have to play some of these guys for now. Let's see here. We need some tires, guys. I'll definitely swap you up there. I guess we'll grab this 15. And that should take care of at least our tires for now. And then we need the fixing guy, which I'm not too worried about the fixing guy as much. Honestly, it could stay at 7%. If I would be fine with that. But we'll go ahead and swap this guy up here. Lower the fueling chance a little bit. In fact, we'll go ahead and swap you up there as well. Small decrease. Not much. And actually, you can swap up here for a slight decrease there as well. Alright, that looks good-ish. We'll go with it. I may swap you up here just to, I don't know, at least technically make it yellow. I don't think it'll come into play, but we'll do that. I don't really want to hire anybody else right now because I don't really want to replace these guys. We've got some decent guys here. This is probably the worst guy that we have. We've got 3 races left. So we'll just go with this for now. Car repair is completed. Let's make sure our car is working on the correct thing at the moment. Reliability on this part. We'll let that go for just a couple more ticks, and then we will swap it over to full-on performance. Now, that's going to be good right there. Yeah, 85% plenty. Full-on performance. Let's make sure we're doing obviously the engine here. At least the best part of every section. Probably could use doing this other gearbox here. Best parts here. Actually, you know what? Let's just go for the best parts. It's going to be fine. Just to really make sure we can max out on these. I'm tempted even to drop off this other rear spoiler, but yeah, I could do that. Actually, this spoiler down here needs a little bit of reliability boost. Not much, but just something. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make sure you get a little bit of reliability boost here over the next couple days. Scouting finished. No traits here, unfortunately. Yes, I know, I will be fired. There's literally nothing I can do about it at this point. Let's go check our car on that piece. 78%, perfect. Go on full on performance, and I guess we can just trickle in some reliability on some of these parts. A couple of these, it's gonna be okay. You, it's gonna be good. Let's do you. What else? Maybe you. Make sure we're just a trickle though. Report, scouting finished. Evelyn Bent here, found religion. Neither one of those helps us as a backup driver, so we're not going to worry about her. Didn't we, like, look at a backup driver already, though? That's how we did. Scouting. Did I star him? Is it this guy? No, it can't be that guy. That guy's expensive. Yeah, there's no way it's that guy. That must be a star from a previous thing I was looking at. I bet it's this guy. Pay driver. Yeah. Pay driver. Would love to get a pay driver and someone who can mentor our other drivers, but I haven't found one of those yet. So we're going to retire. All right. We'll just keep going with 10th or above. That's going to be good. Part fitting. Both of our drivers are currently happy, so I will take that. Singapore. I mean, I don't know. I don't think... I mean, I suppose there's a slim chance if we were to do good enough on a couple of these races to get the chairman happy that maybe she wouldn't fire us, but I have to imagine she will just automatically fire us if we're not third or higher, which, I mean, come on, 4th is pretty close. I would imagine... I feel like that should not be an automatic firing. That feels a bit harsh. I mean, if I missed it by like 5th or 6th, something like that I can understand. But going for 3rd, hit 4th, still feels pretty good to me. All right, I'll go with Frankie. We'll go with Lau. And change our setups here. This is Singapore Track A. Who's that? Oh, Karis Young. Okay, I'm not sure who that is. Must have been one of our backup drivers at one point. I don't have any other Singapore Track A's, really. Alright, we'll just grab this one. It's going to be okay. And we'll go super softs on the tires. Not going to have any weather, are we? Nope. It's going to be pretty dry. And same thing for you. Super softs on the tires. Looks good. Take the practice, please. And let's go out for, we'll go out for the racing trim first. Alrighty, and we're off. Go. That's going to bring you both back in, please. Alright, great, excellent. That's a good start. I will take it. That is an obviously excellent start. Just locking in the downforce, and then we are golden here. So, just a little bit something. I mean, could be better, obviously. But not a bad place to start for parks as well. Go a bit aggressive on the handling. Something like that. Oh, almost forgot to bring him back in. Oops. Alright, still not quite locked in here. But closer at least. Yeah, we're at least closer. So we know that it should be that direction. Oh, okay, well, that's a result. Going from good to poor definitely tells us that we went the wrong way. So that was good. That's poor. So you actually want it to back up the other direction. And went from great to good on the speed balance. So we know that needs to go the other direction. Downforce we don't really have enough information for yet. Let's try that. Okay. So we got the excellent on the front, but we're just barely off on the gear ratio somehow. Like, it's got to be just a smidgen off. We'll send him out like this, but honestly, I'm pretty happy with the 99%. So we're actually going to send you out for the full 12 laps at this point, because there's no reason to keep bringing you back in. You're good enough to race with. Oh, man. We are having troubles with parks over here. Alright, we are totally not getting the downforce locked in at all. And then the... Oh, this handling... What if the handling's in the middle there? And then speed balance went from great to good to okay. Speed balance needs to go way back over here to where it was. I went the wrong direction with that. That was my fault. Misread what it said originally. Something like that, maybe. And then this wing, I have a feeling the wing is going to want to go back the other direction, but we'll try this. Alright, I mean, a couple greats. We lost the angle on the wing, though, so we definitely know that needs to go a different direction here. Probably between these two, if I had to guess. So, if we bring the wing back up to here. Just between the two, maybe. Something like that. And then we went from poor to good to great. So I was correct. It is in the middle there somewhere. And you went from okay to great. You're probably further down this way. Alright, let's try that. I'm not really feeling it on this guy. Parks is just not getting locked in here. We still got plenty of time, and obviously most of our knowledge is going to come from Lao anyway. Alright, there we go. It's a couple excellents, and we know where the great is, so that might have to be good enough. Just lock in the great and be happy. Almost up to level 3 on stuff. Worn tires. Alright, it's going to be alright. We'll swap out your tires here in a moment. Alright, I think that's close enough. Honestly, we're not going to keep chasing it like this. It's only 96% though. Wow. 2 excellents and we're still only at 96%. Alright, well maybe we'll just try a little bit more of this direction and see what happens. Still chasing level 3. Should get it here in a moment. Yeah, we got it. We're going to bring everybody back in. Alright, so you're 3 excellents. Perfect. Both of them are 3 excellents. That's exactly what we want to see. Stint, qualifying, tires, soft. Let's make sure they're going out for the full 3 laps. Qualifying, 3 laps, and softs. We'll just let them run out the last few minutes. I mean, we're not going to get tier 3 on the qualifying stuff, but we'll get close. I think we should at least get tier 2. And most importantly, we got both the knowledge setups locked in and ready to rock and roll. Close on 2. Might not get it here. We're both going to come in on this lap. I'll have to try and set them out very, very quickly. If they get at least one more lap here, yeah, they should be fine. We're going to get 2. Which is okay. I mean, most importantly right now is to get the racing stuff to try and get some points off the races. Although I'm not holding up too much hope at the moment. Do the best we can. Car's not too bad. I mean, we got a 5th ranked car overall in the entire league, which in theory means that we should place 5th. But just hasn't worked out so far. I don't know. I may play through. If I get fired off this team, I may try and play through and see if I can get hired back onto the team at some point. But we'll see. It really depends on what I want. The whole point was to get the team, you know, capped out, not necessarily get myself, you know, capped out. I don't know if I care as much about myself as the team. And so if I'm not playing on the team, like what if they suddenly win the championship when I'm not on it? Well, then that'll feel pretty bad. So we shall see. I'm not going to do the sweeter spots. I think that sweeter spots is, I've said it before, but I think that's more for like me, like if I was doing it. Come on, let's get a good qualifying here. Let's be above the sponsor objective, get a little bit of money here. Also show that maybe we've got some decent cars here. 7th, 9th. Not terrible. 7th, 10th. I'd be okay if she got knocked out of the top 10, to be honest, because that's one less car we got to worry about. Especially her, with her, how bad she is on tires. Would really rather her start the race with full tires than worn down tires because of qualifying. It's okay, Chi. Go ahead and drop out. You're good. Drop out, drop out, drop out, drop out. There we go. Stay right there. Yeah, that works. Definitely. That means she starts with full, fresh tires, with her terrible wear on tires, and Lau, he can go a little bit longer with not as fresh tires, and that's going to be fine. And it also means we're above sponsor objective, so $200,000 coming our way, which is great. We are still, like, 7th place means we're right behind these 2 guys in the dark gray. I mean, that's a loss of the season for us, unfortunately, so they are running better cars than us right now. I think it's the engines. We just don't have we just haven't been able to get a good engine put together. All the bonus little tidbits that we have on our engines are just not helpful at all. Things like they're all risky or something like that. And I could have done a risky engine, but that kind of just defeats. I mean, why this late? And we've done how many seasons? This is our 8th or 9th season total since we started this whole thing. Why would I at this point start doing risky parts when I've done this whole time without risky parts? So I don't know. We'll see. All right, we'll go nurse pit stop. I think that's going to be great. Although to be fair, the slowdown is not the tires, it's the fuel. You know what? We're just going to go ahead and do race trim. Now that I think about that. You don't have your thingamajigger here. Oh, that is going to be absolutely painful. I did not realize that you had lost that. And that means that we are going to have some major issues with your was it your wing, I think it is, or your engine? One of the ones that's up to like 70% or something crazy. Oh well, we'll run it as much as we can, and we'll just do what we can do. Alright. Yeah, what is it? It's your engine. Man. Not having that is painful. Alright, come on, Lau. Show me what you got, buddy. Show me what you got. That was a good pass right there. I will take that. Excellent passing. Now, whether or not you can hold on to it or not, different question. We'll turn these guys on auto. Drop. We're going to keep you on high for now. Drop you down to... Or, overtake, I should say. Drop you down a little bit. Go drop your tires down, though. I mean, you got to burn through some fuel anyway, because your tire's going to be crazy. Crazy at the moment. Just both of you. Actually, you know what? Just go overtake as well. Both of y'all go as crazy hard as you can on the engine for now, although it's going to eat into that a bit. I mean, maybe because of that, we can't ever go overtake with him. Maybe we got to keep it on just high, which is still pretty rough on the engine. All right, let's go and just drop down a conserve. Your tires are going crazy right now. Tanakuchi's right on our tail. He's about to pass us. Yeah, he's got us big time. Pretty sure. Okay, we're going to have to pit on this next set. Alright, go ahead and pit. Can't go out for super softs, unfortunately, because obviously we are run those down. Ouch. 33 laps left. We need to get... It's going to be 32 laps left when we come out of pits. We need about 16 laps each. How much fuel can we put in? 15. Do we need to jump all the way up to mediums already? Actually, you know what we need to do? We need to go another lap here. Just get a little bit more off these tires that we have. That is not great. It's going to cost us a bit, but I mean, I don't know what other choice we have. We have to get this a little bit closer. So obviously we're not going to super softs. I should have not used the super soft performance increase, but oh well. I would love to do softs and then mediums, but it looks like we're going to have to go double mediums here. Any sign of rain? Nope, no sign of weather whatsoever. Such a huge performance decrease. Oh well. Do that, fill it up. It's still going to be tight on the fuel. We're going to have to go drop down on the fuel, which is going to save our engine a bit, to be fair. So we'll go balanced. Our mistake percentage is so high right now. Yeah, we're going to be burning through our engine like crazy. So we'll have to go pretty easy on the engine, which definitely I think means we're not going to be placing very high here. Pretty flawless pit right there. I'll take it. We'll go high here. We can push a little bit harder on the tires now, since these tires can go a little bit further. I probably should have pit Chi there, but we'll go ahead and just pit her on this next one. Hey, she's in first place for 5 minutes here. She pretty sure cannot afford to go softs into mediums either. So we're going to do just mediums for both of them. Just doesn't feel too good, if I must be honest, but not much we can do about it. Fast technically could do something for us, but 61%. Ouch. 3 spots, though. We'll go for it. Why not? Alright, Lao's all the way in last place. Drop you down to neutral. Gotta drop you down to medium on the fuel and just kind of let you set and go. Do your thing, buddy. Kind of set it and forget it. Yeah, the tires are definitely not slowing us down here, so it was smart to get off the tire boost. I should have done that a long time ago. Honestly, based on the fuel consumption, both of our guys are going to have to just go yellow on their engines for a while. Maybe it would be better to get an extra pit in there somewhere. Let's go ahead and just go yellow and yellow. Just lock it in for a while here. So nothing too exciting going to happen here. I mean, I bet it. We dropped all the way back down to further back. We're not going to be gaining anything here, unfortunately. A lot of people went medium tires, so I guess it's good that we went that as well. Would have been nice if we could have, you know, gone with softs and had a little bit of a performance boost there over other people. We're burning through tires a little bit faster than I realized. I'm going to have to drop down to conserve here. Try and save the engine here. I don't know. It's going to make it the whole way. Do the best we can. What lap do we need to be to? We need to get to, what, 22? So, 9 more laps, something like that. We're close on Lao. I mean, he should be borderline. You use 90% of a lap's worth of fuel on yellow. Or, I'm probably saying that wrong, but effectively, if you have 8 laps and you're using on yellow, then you could probably go like 10 laps. Is kind of what I'm getting to. About 8.5, or 9.5, something like that. She's up to 10th. Lao's 11th, so, I mean, sponsor objective. It's looking pretty good, but getting sponsor objective does not help us. I should not have picked 3rd place. I should have picked 4th place for the season. And then we would be just rock solid right here. We would have had a much easier season this year. I decided to go for it. Oh well. I know we're running pretty good race so far. I mean, it's not so far so good. Nothing too crazy. 21 laps left. I think we'll be just barely fine on the fuel. I was trying to get past Chi here. Still in the red on Lau's tires. It's crazy. Even though we're going pretty conservative right now. Oh, somebody did crash. Wow. Too bad it wasn't one of the top guys. We're not even ahead of Flores here, who's in one of the other blue teams. Usually we've been better than him. Lau's down to 10th. Chi's up to 8th, though. We're just not going to catch the dark gray guys. That's the most important ones to catch. Can't we catch the dark purple guy here? He must be going pretty hard on his engine. Actually, no, he's not. How did he pass this going conserve on his engine? We're 8th and 9th now. Lau's going to have to pit here in a moment. Tires are good, though. Tires are looking real good. It's really just the fuel economy. Lau's still trying to pass Chi. I don't know. Would he be further along if he had passed her already? Could just let her... have her tell her to let him pass, but I don't know if that's the right move or not. Is he going to need a pit here? I think he can go one more lap. Yes. Yes, he can go one more lap. All right, go ahead and schedule his pit. Come back out on mediums one last time. He will have 15 laps remaining, which is exactly how much fuel he's going to have. So we're really not going to be able to push it very much at all. Barely on the engine. We're just going to have to take it nice and easy, unfortunately. Not ideal, but what you going to do? We'll go fast. 61% chance of failure, though. Oh, man, these guys are coming back out on some really fast tires. They must be trying to get some big boost, and then they're going to have to pit again for some more tires. That's crazy. Is the amount of boost that you gain from going faster tires, is that worth, are you going to be able to gain that much speed and then pit again and not take, is that how much you're going to gain? Is this what I'm getting at? Like, if you gain like 3-4 seconds and that's how long it takes you to pit for tires, which it usually takes longer than that, then that's fine. But I can't imagine they're going to gain enough off those super softs to justify their pit, to be honest. But they're so far ahead, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's see. Chi needs a pit here in a moment. Got excess fuel. It says we'll go push and high for just a little bit. You do need a pit. Let's go mediums. Fuel options. Just fill it up. We must have gotten lapped because it says there's only 13 laps left. Go fuel. How's your engine? Oh, so borderline. So bad. Not having that boost from the mechanic is such a painful thing. I mean, if we were doing better on our races, then the mechanics would like us more. It's like a double negative when we do poorly on races, unfortunately. We haven't gotten lapped by first place yet, so I don't know why it would be saying... maybe we got lapped temporarily, but now we're not. I don't know. I think we can at least get sponsor objective here, but we're not going to get high enough to get some points, unfortunately. Says we got excess fuel, but honestly, he's just going to have to stay on yellow the whole time, I think. She might be able to push it a little bit more, so maybe we do want her to get past Lau here. just settle in here. It's going to be kind of a boring race because we're not really doing anything. We can't afford to push him any harder, both from fuel standpoint and from this crazy engine standpoint. And then her, I mean, we could probably push her a little bit, but not much. She does have nurse at least, which is awesome. I should have realized he didn't have that and swapped that part to her so that her nurse could just take care of things. Well, maybe we won't get sponsored drink, although I think a few of these guys are going to have to pit ahead of us, so I think we'll still be okay. You're not pushing that much on your tires, dude. But I will drop down to conserve. Alright, we're up to 10th now. Although it's very likely that he's going to have some engine troubles here in a little bit. 7 laps remaining. Okay, let's go ahead and start pushing you. Until excess fuel goes away. I mean, look, we have to ignore it. I mean, if you get engine failure, then you get engine failure. If you don't, I mean, like, us pitting and repairing your engine puts you basically in last place anyway. So, whether you get engine failure or you pit, both of those are bad, and there's a chance that you could get through this without it. So, we will just not. Right, she's up to 10th. Still on excess fuel. We'll keep an eye on it. I should pass Lau there pretty easily. Might be able to get past 8th here in a second if they have to pit. I wish you got points past first 5 places, to be honest. Because I think we would have a chance at 3rd place. Because we've had several, you know, top 10 finishes. We could have gotten a lot of points there. Now that's possible the dark gray guys would have gotten a lot of points as well. So maybe we wouldn't have we'd still be in 4th place or maybe even further down. But it just feels so bad to be, you know, 7th or 6th and not get any points at all. Alright, she's still on excess fuel. Alright, we'll drop her down to high for now. Still excess fuel, 2 laps left. Should go away here in a moment, I think. There it goes. I'll go down to medium, just set it, forget it. 8th place finish. We almost passed this dark gray guy up here. We're actually about to. There we go. We did pass a dark gray guy. And, so at least one of them is not going to place. But unfortunately, the other one's going to get 5th. And so that's going to be more points for them. Honestly, I wish the light gray guy there, Cavalcanti there, I wish they would have gotten 5th. That would have been a much better result for us. 7th and 8th should be an amazing result. We should be ecstatic with this result, but it's just not good enough. Yeah, see, not too shabby. It's okay, I guess, but it's just not going to get us any points. So, overall, people are going to be angry with us. Yeah, not being able to push with Lau there was kind of painful. But I don't know that he would have gotten better than 7th. Maybe 6th, but I don't think he would have been top 5, even if he had been able to. Yep, so we're even further behind. We're still in 4th place, though. I mean, that feels pretty good, I guess. Got to keep an eye on our relationship with our mechanic. If it's still low, then we'll have to swap that engine around, unfortunately. Yeah, it's still going to stay too low, I think. Yeah, it went up a little bit there, but it's not going to be up enough for the next race. And, of course, the chairman's happiness, because reasons. Came 5th, expected 3rd. Oh, well, it is what it is. All right, well, there's our save. And, yeah, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. And like I said, we got 4 races left to go. We'll see what happens. You know, very likely that we lose our job here, but we'll have to just take it as we can. I do appreciate you watching, though, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.